Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. Today we are counting down the alternate versions of Angry Birds. Now there's a whole lot of alternate versions of Angry Birds out there, or rather characters. So yes, while the title is a tad misleading, it was the most concise way of saying that we'll be talking about different Angry Bird characters that are not this guy, Red, in his normal glory. And no, this isn't alternatives to Angry Birds. So I apologize if you clicked on this video hoping to find something that got you away from these menacing and objectively cute caricatures. There's no solace for you here, friend. That being said, let's jump right in. And at number 10 is Tyler Blue Gunderson. Starting off this list, we've got a character that isn't really an alternate, but rather a fun familiar face who appears in the Angry Birds Rio game. Blue, from the film Rio, of which this game is a tie-in for. Angry Birds making all that money. Anyway, Blue is a rare species of macaw who the Angry Birds encounter after they've been smuggled to Rio de Janeiro. He's also a playable character in the Rio-themed 615, alongside other Rio character Jewel. And at number 9 is Super Redbird. From Angry Birds Space, this alternate version of Red is pretty similar to his predecessor, except A, he looks very outer spacey with his aesthetic and his triangular space goggle eye things. And B, he's got a new trick up his sleeve. I mean wing or feathers, you guys get what I mean. Regardless, shockwave ability, making this bird a stronger, better, and more shocking bird than the classic protagonist. And at number 8 is Monster Bird. Keeping up with Angry Birds Space here, our next number goes to an alternate of Terrence, or as he's known in this game, the Incredible Terrence. So Monster Bird, or Incredible Terrence, is capable of some pretty hefty destruction, as per usual, and can make pigs jump with his shockwave. He's also green in this game, to which many fans have noted makes him look like the Incredible Hulk, which makes sense considering the Hulk can live in space. Just saying. Up next is number 7, Claude. Now if you've played Angry Birds Evolution, you know that there's a ton of different birds that you can get your hands on in this game, all to add to your flock. Unfortunately, there's not a whole ton of them that actually have really obvious personality traits. So for our next two numbers, we're taking a look at ones that are pretty cool and have a high standing. Like our friend here, 5-star bird who is super rare, Claude the Redbird. Claude refers to himself as the Red Eagle, and is a whole lot of muscle and mayhem. I mean, look at him. No wonder he boasts no retreat and no surrender. I wouldn't want to face him in real life. Up next, number 6 is Billy the Blitz. Billy the Blitz is another 5-star bird from Angry Birds Evolution. In other words, he's super strong and super rare. Described as a one-bird demolition derby, Billy is a badass bird whose biggest nemesis is the school psychologist. Fun. Based on his recklessness and cracked up helmet, I can take a gander at why. He be loco. So guys, who is your favorite bird from Angry Birds Evolution? Let us know in those comments below. Up next, number 5 is CHEWBACCA Bird. One of the most popular Angry Bird game collaborations is with the Star Wars franchise, giving way to amalgams of Star Wars and Angry Birds characters. So naturally, CHEWBACCA needs to be portrayed by the biggest, baddest of the birds, Terrence, the big brother bird himself. Still one of the strongest birds in the game, in this game he causes small tremors when he lands, which can dislodge or damage nearby objects. Also, look at him guys, he looks like Chewie and it's so damn cute. And at number 4 is Atomic Bird. Our last entry on this list for Angry Birds Space, here we have an alternate version of the classic orange bird. Similar to the Incredible Terrence, Atomic Bird has some comic book influences too. His costume resembles that of Firestorm, yet his abilities are similar to Lagoon Boy. How so? Well, he's capable of expanding his body to a huge size after impact, which if you haven't played the game makes for a hilarious aesthetic appeal. He's so big. And at number 3 are the Mighty Feathers. From Angry Birds Goal, we have the Mighty Feathers. They're the team of Redbirds led by Red himself, and a gang of other Redbirds who currently don't have names. While other characters make cameos who are either trainers, commentators, or coaches, they're all non-playable, and still add some cheeky fun to the game. But you actually get to play as this team, and they're pretty damn fun. I'll settle for that. And at number 2 is Autobirds. Transformers who are birds? Yep, that's what our number 2 spot is. The Autobirds are an amalgamation of Angry Birds and Transformers Autobots. So who is their Decepticon counterparts? Well, the Deceptihogs, of course. The two teams come together to face off against the Eggbots, and features versions of all your favorites, including Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Heatwave, and Ratchet. This is also the first game in which Hal, Bubbles, and Terrence are main characters. And finally, in our number 1 spot is Luke Skywalker Bird from Angry Birds Star Wars. This alternate of Red embarks on Luke Skywalker's journey as he goes from regular Red to a lightsaber-wielding bird. That lightsaber allows him to get significantly stronger damage on his foes, and deflect laser shots from bad piggies. Also that hairdo. I mean, it's accurate, but also wonderfully silly. There we have it, friends. Now I know there's other Angry Birds games we didn't touch on, so let us know in those comments below which of the Angry Bird games is your favorite. Or hey, if you despise Angry Birds, tell us why. Don't know why you would have watched this video then. But, I mean, open up the floodgates on those comments. But for now, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons if you dug this video. I've been Kelly Pally, and this has been Top 10 Gaming, and I will catch you guys in the next one.